here at good old Fred Grunwald's. It used to be Crocodile Corner. It's still Crocodile Corner, or did you change it?
We kind of dropped that.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's Fred's house. That's where we're at. And,
yeah, you've been here.
Yeah, we've been here before. Today, we're happy to report that the female reticulated python is doing well. She's having a soak, but she needs a little maintenance today. Now, she's got a couple ticks, and that happens from time to time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some ticks off of her, and
we're gonna try.
We're gonna try. All right, so yeah.
You're gonna keep an eye on that snake. He's good.
Okay.
But he's also been shed, so he should be fine. She's better, but she still doesn't really like being touched. She's a little bit touchy.
Yep, you got it.
So there's a tick right there behind the eye.
Okay.
And she's all curled up over here. Something to see.
All right, let me see.
We can pull her this way without getting her too excited.
Let me ask you this. Do you want to keep this door open or?
Yes.
Okay, hold on then. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put you on a clip overlooking the action. And then we'll go ahead and have this for the up-close stuff. So hang on one second. I'm going to, hey, don't get any ideas, buddy. We're gonna change the to the GoPro mount here. And then we can be fully hands-free, Fred, which is important.
That makes sense.
I'm
going to attempt to try to remove.
You're going to go for it. All right, man, let's get up and close. Let's see.
I can see right there.
I can see, yeah, I can see that right there. You might be able to get her. Oh, man, there's two on her, too.
Right.
Fred, I really want to get those. You see the two of them, right?
I do, yeah.
All right, careful. Careful.
I have a... She's
aggravated.
Almost infeeding me a little bit, but we're in there.
You got a snake stick or something? How about this?
Catch that right here.
Okay. Yeah, here she is. I got to tell you guys.
To make sure that she knows she's not being fed.
Okay.
Yeah, and
this is a snake that can absolutely be lethal. It's a very, very powerful animal.
And if she normally, a lot of big retention aren't bad, but this one has always been touchy.
Gotcha.
And I'm just hoping while she's, pretty allured.
Hold on, she's coming.
A confrontation we are. And she's not sure if
she's getting fed or not.
Give her something or.
Gotcha, bud. But yeah, you could maybe you could get them under the water.
Yeah, it might be easier. And I do see two. I see one right there.
Yep, and then there's another on that side.
Yeah, on the other side there.
And this is a common thing that'll happen when you keep animals. We're in a covered area, but the animal is actually outside. So ticks will sometimes be, there's one right there too. There's a couple right back there. All right. And this snake can be fast if she had to be.
Yeah, she's gotten, shall we say, healthy?
Yeah. Now this was a snake that actually had a damaged tail above the cloaca, but it's gone down. It really has. She's looking great.
Yeah, she's looking like she really, like I say, I'm not going to restrain her.
You don't want to do that.
What I'm going to do, if I have to, is I'm going to dab those ticks with permethrin.
Yep.
And just drain the water.
And then those ticks will die.
The ticks will die, but...
Permethrin's basically an insecticide, folks, that we use for mites, ticks, any kind of insect. And it happens to be a pretty good lethal for a snake insecticide. They use it amongst livestock and so on. And I've never had any issues with permethrin. In small quantities. You don't want to overdose it, but with these ticks, they're localized, so you can just go ahead and dab them.
Yeah.
All right.
And rather than, like I say, restrain her, we'll just go that route.
Okay, let's do it.
That's exciting, but...
No, well, you know what, dude? It's just exciting being in with this animal, man. We don't need to do anything that would stress the animal out or unintentionally get one of us bit. This is what's entailed in doctoring up your snake, okay? Very, very important stuff that has to get done. In the meantime, we got to keep an eye on the male, who's being a very good boy, and such an incredible size difference between the male and female. Wouldn't you say, folks? Really, really cool. And there she is.
I was able to remove 2 off of her body
Oh, yeah?
yesterday, and I shouldn't find any more, so you should come in.
Well, she hasn't done anything too sketchy.
Nah, she hasn't even really shot, but thing is, when she does, she's pretty on target.
Yeah, gotcha, okay.
And
She's got good aim?
yeah, she's let's just say that she's determined to
Make contact.
yeah. Not gonna let me handle her
Alright.
head. And like I say, we're
What about those tongues? Maybe I can get in while she's underwater. I'll just try and pluck
believe it or
one
not,
off.
I tried yesterday
And she didn't
with
let me
just the
have.
tongues, and she doesn't like the. As soon as you touch her,
She
she
pulls
backs
away.
away.
All right, so we're gonna have to go the other route. We'll show you guys how you do that. So we're gonna go ahead and drain the swamp, I suppose.
Yeah, you know,
To
not
use
in there.
to use a parlance that some of you may be familiar with. Anyhow, a really, really cool snake and beautiful one at that. And let's give you a shot. I got to be careful because she's right there, and if she wants, she can. She's in an S coil. She can launch out.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this here for you, Kenan. I
Thank you.
figure,
Go ahead. I'm just going to spend some time with these two. I'll try not to get myself bit, but I want to show you guys with the pointer here. You can actually see that tail. So I'm just going to keep this right there. And then we're going to go over here. And you can see her tail. That has come down beautifully. The infection has subsided. The lump has come down. And the animal is just doing awesome. As you can see, mobility. She's pooping. She's eating. It's all happening here. How old is this snake again, Fred?
she is about 17 years old.
All right, so that's kind of getting up there. I think they live 25 years, 30 years.
I've heard them going over 30.
Okay,
I've never seen them go that long, but who knows? Maybe longer.
gotcha. All right, so he's just getting a snake hook and he's going to dab it in permethrin. Permethrin. Look it up, sound it out. You can say permethrin, I guess. But it's good stuff. So let's have a look at this gal. Let's just sneak on over. And there you go. What a beautiful snake. She sees this camera here. We don't want her to get upset, but she knows now that she's no longer in the water. And, oh boy. Yeah, she's not in the water. You see, listen, when dealing with this girl, you gotta be smart. This is a snake that almost killed Fred once. It wrapped him up due to a miss from feeding. Hit him, wrapped him. His granddaughter came in the enclosure, got Fred's wife, and she saved her husband's life. Because this snake, I think this snake's about 19 foot. Oh, he's coming back right now.
Snake about
Hey,
19
Fred.
foot.
She's about 19 foot, right?
I would say between 18 and 19.
Okay, yeah, so she's a big, lethal snake. And, a constrictor, so many people will think that, oh, it's a constrictor, it doesn't have venom, no big deal. But I gotta tell you, if you get a bite from this snake, just a bite, you're gonna have stitches because that mouth is filled with needly teeth. And if she moves, she can actually slice into you and leave a pretty lasting tattoo. And not only that, if she gets some coils around you, you're not going to last long. I don't care how strong you are. You're going to get it. But beautiful nonetheless. And as we've shown you guys in other videos, holds a special place in our buddy Fred's heart. Because, well, he's raised it up since it was a little thing. And it's no longer little. These guys are native to Southeast Asia, some of the Indonesian islands. I have actually Timor pythons, and they're basically retics. that do not get large. They look exactly, you know, their heads, everything looks very similar. She's starting to move. Everything looks very similar, but they don't pack quite the same size and the wallop. But these guys are found all over, and they do sometimes, in some cases, prey on small adult human beings. There was a woman working in the fields. She went out one night, and she never came home. And they found her body in the stomach of a very large reticulated python.
Drain is blocked by her. And now we tip this with permethrin.
Yeah, you've dabbed it now. Let's have a look at that. So it's been dabbed and soaked with permethrin. So we're going to go ahead and rub it onto... Sorry, buddy, if I'm in your way. We're going to go ahead and rub it onto the...
That part is still in the water.
Yeah, we got to wait.
Now this one, you have to wait. Let it drain a little more.
You got it. But that stuff's really good and lethal for those ticks. And what'll happen is it'll dry them up real quick and they'll fall out. I've used it on hard to get places on my tortoises, and man, it's been really effective. Ah, still watery.
I think I got it pretty good. I may have to do it, you know.
Yeah, we may have to dab it again.
But usually it does a job on the ticks. I like that idea.
And there are a few back that you may want to grab too. On the back of her head, there was one. See it? I think that was one there.
I think that's what I removed.
Okay.
It's a spot, but either way, that's good for now.
All right. And so that's it, man. We're just going to let that chemical do its thing and kill those ticks, and then hopefully they'll fall out. The only other thing we'd be able to do is we'd have to probably get one more person to try and restrain this animal and pluck those ticks off. Obviously, you don't want to leave the ticks on too long, and there have been cases where the ticks have gotten into the nostrils and blocked the airways. That happened to a friend of mine, Fred, not Fred, that's Fred. Tom Crutchfield actually had a snake that they didn't see. One of the ticks got into the nares, and that was a bummer, and so he lost the snake. So it's a matter of just keeping up with your animals. It is part of the husbandry. And you guys know I like to bring you every aspect of taking care of these animals. And I learned so much when I come over here and hang out with Fred. And of course, this guy's waking up. So there you have it, everybody. Quick video showing you what's going on. We're going to go ahead and ditch the head cam as we wrap this thing up. Beautiful, beautiful snakes, Fred. Love the enclosure. And more importantly, it's just really cool to see that this animal is continuing to thrive after we thought she was going to have to be put down. So really, really excited that this snake is doing so well. And there you go. A little video for you, hanging out with our buddy Fred. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notifications button, all right? Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you again on another video. Frank's. I said thanks and Fred at the same time.
That'd be Frank's, yeah.
That'd be Frank's. Frank's, Fred. See you later.
Hey, right.
All right. Later.
See ya.